Socializing with Sonia, first in the live chat, along with Crossover Paranormal Society cops. Hey, Donald and Sonia, both in at the same time. I'll get you both taken care of in just a minute here. Appreciate you popping into the live stream. Okay, we got 2 thumbs up, it looks like, on some spots, 1 on another. But sorry for the lateness on the going live. Right? So we've got those 2 taken care of. I'll get you on the wheel of names in just a moment here. Okay, let me get up here and don't need to worry about that. No, I don't really need that for now. So this one here, I want to go to download. I'm not downloading anything. Why is this computer being so unmistakably wrong? There we go. Should log me into my Wheel of Names account here. J Pylon, I clicked thumbs up ×3. There we go. Oh, good. We're up to 5 thumbs up. Again, I apologize for being late today. But when you take a short 1 or 2 day vacation. Hello all, how's it going? Hope you are having a great Thursday. We are so far. Let me get this loaded up and get Socializing with Sonia and Jonathan cops into our entry. I think we're gonna put us up over the top. We've got right. We now have 53 entries. So let me make an adjustment. We are now up to 5 prizes. 5 prizes to be given away at the end of the month. Okay. Let me get this saved real quick. Let me get these turned off. Let me get back to the live stream. And we will get started in less than 2 minutes here. Right at 2:45, we'll get going. Got 5 thumbs up. Not 6 people in the stream. And we've got Socializing with Sonia, Crossover Paranormal Society, J Pylon are in the live stream right now. So we're going to start off. We're going to do, are you ready for some football? The 1990 Pro Football Hall of Fame, which this week has 7, count them, 7 Hall of Famers we're going to be going through. Talking about 7 different Hall of Famers. And the list of Hall of Famers are as follows. Junious, Buchanan, Bob Griese, Franco Harris, Ted Hendricks, Jack Lambert, Tom Landry and Bob St. Clair will be our 7 Hall of Famers we're going to talk about in this class of 1990. So we got about 32 more classes to go, so we'll be finishing this series in 2023. 19 something, we'll be moving in 1990 something. We'll be moving into them before we get to the 2000 class. So other than that, we are doing good, and we are going to get ready to get started here. But after our baseball players for the class of 1990, we're going to do my Patreon package I got from Ethan's Sports Cards and More, I think. Is that his channel name now? I lose track when people keep changing their... Of course, I changed mine recently, too. It's Donald Blomdahl, HOF. Makes it a little bit easier instead of Donald Blomdahl, Hall of Fame Sports Cards and Collectibles. I'm just Don Blomdahl, HOF, and that's how you can type in for my channel name, and that will come up. And then after we do the family mail call package, we'll take a vote on if we should open up the 2020 Topps Update Blaster or the Topps 2022 Fire Blaster Box. Alright, so that's what's on the agenda for today. Hopefully you all had a great 2 days. Sorry I wasn't live. Me and the wife were out of town. We went to a memorial service for my aunt that passed away last month in October. This is when they were able to get together things for her memorial service. So that was fun time visiting with family and friends and remembering our aunt, mother, grandmother, great-grandmother for some that were there, and friends and family from not only Washington but Minnesota, North Dakota, where they are and were originally from. So we've got God is Great is in here. Hello, my friend Don. J. Pylon, Socializing with Sonia. Crossover. Hello to Socializing with Sonia and God is Great. All right, refresh the chat here, and we will get into, again, our content at hand, and then we'll continue through with the content for today. So, are you ready for some football? All right. So our first one is Junious Buchanan for our first Hall of Fame player for the class of 1990. Looks like he was a defensive lineman and a defensive tackle. Class of 1990, he was in AFL All-Star games. He was in 6 of those. He was in 2 Pro Bowls. Try and get some of these out real quick without even taking a break. And 13 seasons as a pro footballer. He's quoted as saying, "The only thing I ever tried to do as a football player was to be consistent. I never did a lot of spectacular kinds of things, but when we graded out year in and year out, week in and week out, my grades were right there. And that's what I prided myself on." So Buck Buchanan was the first player taken in the 1963 American Football League draft. Selected by the Kansas City Chiefs, Buck quickly proved the rave notices that preceded him were not unfounded. Eddie Robinson, his coach at Grambling, where he had been an NAIA All-America in 1962, called him the finest lineman I have seen. Others who have watched Buchanan in action were equally enthusiastic. Born September 10, 1940, in Gainesville, Alabama, Buchanan had the physical size, 6'7", and 270 pounds, plus the athletic instincts to be exceptionally successful at his job foiling opposition defenses. He was particularly effective intimidating the passer. In one season alone, in 1967, he batted down 16 opposition passes, or at or behind the line of scrimmage. He was clocked at 4.9 in the 40 and 10.2 in the 100. At Grambling, excuse me. And with that speed, he could range from sideline to sideline to make tackles. In spite of the weekly pounding he took on the scrimmage line, Buchanan was extremely durable. He played in 182 career games. That included a string of 166 straight. After dabbling briefly at defensive end as a rookie, Buchanan settled down to his permanent job as the Chiefs' defensive right tackle. He was named to his first AFL All-Star game after his second season in 1964. It was the first of an 8-season period during which he played in either the AFL All-Star game or the AFC-NFC Pro Bowl. He was virtually unanimous All AFL choice from 1966 through 1969, and then won the All AFC honors in 1970 and 71. He was a defensive leader for the Chiefs in their losing effort in Super Bowl I, and then was outstanding in Kansas City's 23-7 upset of Minnesota in Super Bowl IV. That saw the Buchanan-led defense completely stifle the vaunting Vikings attack. So there you have it. Junious Buchanan, the first inductee for the class of 1990. Next up on the field is Bob Griese. I'm sorry for your loss. Oh, that's okay, Sonia. She is in a better place now. She had advanced Alzheimer's for the last 3 years of her life. Well, it was just, onset was slightly before that, but it got to the point to where my uncle really couldn't take care of her. So they kind of situated themselves and were in a pretty good position so that she was put into an adult dementia home, which was very nicely taken care of for 3 years while there. Her husband and my aunt visited her quite frequently, and her passing was in her sleep on a early Sunday morning, about 2:30 a.m. She passed away in her sleep. So that was just a nice, peaceful way to go, I think. And it was a nice celebration of life yesterday when I was down south. Southern Washington. Not south like Georgia and Oklahoma and Mississippi and that type of south. All right, next up we got is the quarterback, Bob Griese, class of 1990. 12 seasons, 192 TDSs, and 25,092 yards. He's quoted as saying, "There is no great mystery to quarterbacking. You move personnel around in various formations, looking for the defense's particular patsy, and then you eat them alive." That was said of Bob Griese. Okay, get a sip of water real quick here. I had not heard of that kind of... Oh, hold on, I'll explain it to you in a second. It's kind of like a healthcare type facility, but it's in an actual house or home setting. I believe this one was a 4-bedroom house. They basically would have a common kitchen, a common dining room, a meeting room where family, when they come to visit, could come in and sit. But it was a full home setting. They did all their laundry there. They did everything all self-contained. They had round-the-clock caregivers that worked. There was one usually that worked a day shift that started early and would go into, would work almost like an 18-hour, no, a 16-hour day. And then they would have a night evening shift that would just kind of be there. And in case something came up through the night, for anyone that's familiar with Alzheimer's patients, sometimes they tend to wander around. They did have a backyard that they could go out in and walk. But yeah, it was a well-maintained and nice facility that they do in that type of a setup. So, in case you were wondering about that. So, let me do this. Get that at least updated. Get my live chat updated here. But yeah, thanks for mentioning that, Sonia. I just figured I'd explain it to you. Glad she was taken care of. So, yeah. Yes, it was a real good relief to not only her husband, but her son. She had 2 sons and then lots of grandchildren and a few great-grandchildren. So, well taken care of for sure until the end. So Bob Griese, a 2-time All-American at Purdue, was the Dolphins' #1 draft choice in their second year in 1967. He enjoyed an excellent rookie season with 2,005 yards and 15 touchdowns passing, and for the remainder of his Hall of Fame career, he was the poised leader of a classic ball control offense that generated an awesomely efficient running attack, 3 AFC championships in 1971, 72, 73, and victories in Super Bowl number 7 and 8. In the 1970s, the 6'1", 190-pound quarterback led the Dolphins to 9 winning seasons in several of his finest performances. Griese used the pass only sparingly, but when the defenses clogged up the Miami runners, Bob quickly and efficiently opened things up with his acute aerials. In Super Bowl number 7, for instance, only 11 of Miami's 50 scrimmage plays were passes, but Bob's 8 completions accounted for 1 touchdown and set up the second. In Super Bowl number 8, the rush pass ratio for Miami was a startling 53-7, with Griese completing 6 of his 7 passes. The Dolphins won easily in 14 seasons. Griese threw 3,429 passes, completing 1,926 for 25,092 yards, 192 touchdowns for a career 77.1 career passing rating. He also rushed 261 times for 994 yards and 7 touchdowns. Honors came frequently for Griese, a 6-time Dolphins MVP. He was named All-Pro in 71 and 77, and All-AFC 4 times, 1970, 71, 73, and 77. He played 2 AFL All-Star games and 6 AFC NFC Pro Footballs. His success came in spite of numerous injuries that constantly plagued him during Miami's perfect 1972 season. Bob missed 8 games, but returned in time to lead his team to wins in both the AFC title game and Super Bowl number 7. So there you have it, our second Hall of Famer for 1990. Next up on the field, we have Franco Harris. Franco Harris is next on the field. Hope I don't run out of water. I might have to head down and get some if I do. It's one of the things I forgot to do when we got back. I had to go get a greeting card for my niece, whose birthday is Monday, and I forgot tomorrow was a holiday, so I told my wife, let's go quick, get your card, get it in the mail, we can get home, and I was still late. But that's okay. So Franco Harris. Is our third Hall of Famer for the class of 1990. Looks like he was a halfback and a fullback and a running back, or a right back, I think they call him. Right back, left back, running back, fullback, halfback. You'll get the gist. 1,000 yard rushing seasons 8 times. 100 total touchdowns. Career rushing yards 12,120. He was in 9 Pro Bowls and 13 seasons in Pro Bowl. He's quoted as saying, a player should not be measured by statistics alone. He should be measured by something more special, such as the sharing of teammates and fans. Franco Harris began his football career as the Pittsburgh Steelers' #1 pick and the 13th player selected in the 1972 NFL Draft. For 12 seasons, the 6'2", 230-pounder from Penn State was a big yardage running back, a key man in the powerful Pittsburgh offensive machine, which also included an outstanding passing attack. Harris established himself as a future superstar when he became only the 4th rookie in NFL annals to rush for 1,000 yards. He gained additional attention by being on the receiving end of the famous Immaculate Reception pass from Terry Bradshaw that gave the Steelers their first ever playoff win, a 13-7 victory over the Oakland Raiders. In his 13 seasons, the last of which was spent with the Seattle Seahawks in 1984, Harris rushed for 2,949 times for 12,120 yards and 91 touchdowns. He rushed for 1,000 yards or more 8 seasons and more than 100 yards in 47 games. He also caught 307 passes for 2,287 yards and 9 touchdowns. His career rushing total and his combined next yardage figure of 14,622 both ranked as the 3rd highest marks in professional baseball history. Harris, who was born in Fort Dix, New Jersey on March 7, 1950, was an all-AFC choice in 1972, 75, 76, and 77, and the first or second team All-Pro 6 times. He was selected to 9 Pro Bowls. Franco played in 5 AFC championships, missing a 6th because of injury and 4 Super Bowls. In his 13 seasons, the last of which he spent with the Seattle Seahawks, in 1984, Harris rushed 2,949 times for 12,120 yards and 91 touchdowns. In Super Bowl #9, when the Steelers won their first ever league title with a 16-6 victory over Minnesota, Harris rushed for 158 yards compared to just 17 yards rushing for the entire Viking team. He was named the game's most valuable player. Harris held numerous Super Bowl and postseason game records by the end of his career. The most notable included 24 points and 354 yards rushing in 4 Super Bowls and 17 touchdowns and 1,556 yards rushing in 19 postseason playoffs. There you go, Franco Harris, for our third Hall of Famer. Moving on to Hall of Famer number 4, Ted Hendricks. Puts us in the middle of the 7-player mix here. Ted Hendricks Class of 1990. You're welcome, Sonia. Okay, so next up, of course, Ted Hendricks. Looks like he was a left back or a linebacker. One of the two. Whoever knows football more than me out there probably knows more. We've got 4 people watching. 7 thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me. Blocked field goals or Pats, 25. 26 interceptions, 8 Pro Bowls, 4 safeties in 15 seasons. And he's quoted as saying, "I get a lot of respect out there. I guess all I want to be remembered now is to be remembered." As a nice guy, because all that counts now is that I know I can play, and that's all I need to know. Awesome sometimes when you hear those things. A 3-time All-American selection as a linebacker and defensive end at the University of Miami, Ted Hendricks began a 15-season pro football career as the second-round pick of the Baltimore Colts in 1969 AFL and FL draft. Surprising, after 5 seasons, the Colts traded Hendricks to the Green Bay Packers. The bigger surprise came, however, when the Packers allowed Hendricks to play out his option and sign with the Oakland Raiders. After 1 season, possibly his finest that year, he intercepted 5 passes, blocked 7 kicks, and scored a safety. He went on to play 9 seasons with the Raiders before retiring after the 1983 season. The 6'7", 220-pound Hendricks was decisively effective. Comparatively thin, he was strong, fast, devastating tackler who specialized in blocking punts, field goals, and extra point attempts. He was the kind of player who could disrupt an offense completely. In his NFL career, Hendricks intercepted 26 passes, which he returned for 332 yards and a touchdown. He also recovered 16 opponent fumbles and scored an NFL record tying 4 safeties. Hendricks scored touchdowns on an interception, a fumble return, and a blocked punt. Seemingly indestructible, Hendricks played in 215 consecutive regular season games and also participated in 8 Pro Bowls, 7 AFC Championship games, and 4 Super Bowls, 5 with the Colts. Super Bowl number 5 with the Colts, and 11, 15, and 18 with the Raiders. He was named All-Pro as a Colt in 1971, as a Packer in 1974, and as a Raider in 1980 and 1982. He also earned second-team All-Pro accolades 5 other times. Hendricks was selected All-AFC 7 times and All-NFC once. He began his career as a right linebacker, but moved to the left side in the latter part of his pro career. In his final pro game, Hendricks was the starting left linebacker in the Los Angeles Raiders' 38-9 trouncing of the Washington Redskins in Super Bowl 18. There you have it, Ted Hendricks, class of 1990. Moving on to number 5, Jack Lambert. Get another sip of water here real quick. Raiders, cards in my car with our posada. Don't remember any alerts from your channel there, Robert, but did you have a chance to open my package yet? Or are you waiting to open it at a later date? Just kind of curious there. What you thought of maybe what I sent you there, Robert. All right, let me do a refresh here real quick. So I know where I left off on the chat. Go over on this one here and do the same thing. Get back to Jack Lambert, which looks like he's a linebacker. All pro selections, 8. He had 17 fumble recoveries, 28 interceptions. He was in 9 Pro Bowls and 11 seasons in professional football. He's quoted as saying, "I knew what I wanted to do, and playing in the National Football League was it. So I really concentrated. I was all football 24 hours a day." That was a quote by him. And now on to his bio here for the class of 1990. Jack Lambert was a 2-year All-Mid-America Conference linebacker at Kent State and a second-round draft selection of Pittsburgh Steelers in 1974. The 6'4", 220-pound Lambert immediately took charge of his destiny by winning the starting middle linebacker assignment as a rookie and keeping it through his 11-year career in Pittsburgh that ended after the 1984 season. He was soon recognized as the premier linebacker of his era. Lambert had all the necessary ingredients: intelligence, intensity, quickness, range, durability, and he used them all to his best advantage. Even though he was the youngest starter on the Pittsburgh defensive unit, many felt that Lambert's presence was the final ingredient needed to turn that unit into a dominant one. Intimidating, he helped to shape and reinforce Pittsburgh's famed Steel Curtain. Lambert was the NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year in 1974. He was All-Pro 8 times. In a 9-year span between 1975 and 83, and played in 9 straight Pro Bowls. His impressive resume also includes the fact that he was the NFL Defensive Player of the Year in 1976. There we go. Sometimes Sonia's at work too there, Robert. So I have multiple people that like to just listen in when I'm doing my story. My stories or my biographies especially. They'll be sorting baseball cards or working or doing something. I like doing that too. Sometimes it's soothing just listening to hear somebody talk about sports, especially if you're football. You'll enjoy the football video. Baseball for the baseball, which tomorrow is going to be our Hall of Fame, which will be Bob Feller. Okay, he's going to be our Hall of Fame Friday biography tomorrow. Okay. but he was recognized as the premier linebacker of his era. Lambert had all the necessary ingredients: intelligence, intensity, speed, quickness, range, durability, and used them all to his best advantage. Even though he was the youngest starter in the Pittsburgh defensive unit, many felt Lambert's presence was the ingredient they needed. Lambert was the NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year in 1974. He was All-Pro 8 times in a 9-year span between 1975 and 83 and played in 9 straight Pro Bowls. His impressive resume also includes the fact that he was the NFL Defensive Player of the Year in 1976. The team defensive captain for 8 years, Lambert played in 6 AFC Championship games and 4 Super Bowls. His interception late in the fourth quarter preserved Pittsburgh's 4th NFL title in Super Bowl number 14. During his career, he had 28 interceptions, which he returned for 243 yards. The team defensive captain for 8 years, and his interception late in the fourth quarter preserved the victory in that Super Bowl. During his career, he had 28 interceptions, which he returned 243 yards. In 1976, he recorded 8 opponents' fumbles, recoveries, and wound up with 17 during his 11-year tenure. Lambert missed only 6 games because of injuries. First 10 years in the NFL, but in 1984 he suffered a severe toe injury, which limited his playing time to just 8 games. He eventually was forced to retire at the end of the season. So there you have Jack Lambert, our 5th of 7 Hall of Famers. Next we got, everybody knows this guy, right? Tom Landry. Pretty sure he was a coach most of his career. We'll find out shortly here. Let's see. Hey, Posada, cards in my car. Social is having a good day. Hope you're having a good day as well, Posada. Chuck the Priest Sports Cards is in the house. How you doing there, Chuck? Just in time, huh? Oh, come on, get up here. Oh, thank you. Thank you, dear Chuck. Trying to get that. Okay, let me go in and I'm going to hide this user on the channel. There we go. Always come in with some different fancy number. This one's girl69.xyz. My word. I deleted it. And I just blocked them from the channel so they won't be able to spam us anymore. But thanks there, Chuck, for catching that. I looked up and saw that just before I was waiting for my computer to switch over to Mr. Landry here. All right. He was a head coach for his entire career with professional football. Tom Landry, class of 1990. His overall coaching record for his career in the Pro Bowl was 270 wins, 178 losses, and 6 ties. He was with Pro Bowl for 29 seasons. He had a straight winning season of 20 and 2 Super Bowl titles. Okay. He's quoted as saying, "There's no other way for me to work than the way I do, because our whole system demands tremendous concentration. Therefore, if you really are concentrating, you show very little emotion at all. I think as soon as a person breaks his concentration as an athlete, he loses his effectiveness." Okay. Get into his bio here now. Tom Landry was selected as the head coach when the Dallas Cowboys started their first National Football League season in 1960. He remained in that capacity for 29 seasons until new ownership opted for new field leadership after the 1988 campaign. At the time of his retirement, only George Halas, who coached the Chicago Bears for 40 years, surpassed his 29-year tenure with one club. It took Landry a few years to develop his young club into contender status, but once he did, the Cowboys enjoyed exceptional success for more than 2 decades. The Cowboys under Landry had their first winning season 13 divisional championship, 5 NFC titles, and victories in Super Bowls number 6 and 12. The Cowboys also played in Super Bowls 5, 10, and 13. His regular season career record is 250 wins, 162 losses, and 6 ties. And his record counting playoffs is 270, 178, and 6. Only Haas and Don Shula top his 270 career wins. Landry gained a reputation as a great technical innovator, as well as an inspirational leader. He introduced the flex defense, multiple offenses. In the 1960s and the 1970s, he instructed the shotgun or spread offense. And in the 1980s, he embraced and helped develop the situation substitution concept of handling his players' talent. Landry was an excellent player in the pros. He was a defensive back, punter, and kick returner with the 1949 New York Yankees in the All-American Football Conference with the New York Giants in the NFL between 50 and 55. He recorded 32 career interceptions and had a 40.9-yard punt average. He served the Giants as a player coach in 1954 and 1955 before becoming a full-time defensive coach from 1956 to 1959. Okay. So that takes care of Tom Landry there. Hey Chuck, hey Sonia, Tom Landry was a Christian. That is a good one. I kind of figured that, but did not know that for sure. Thanks for sharing that, Chuck. I know you're up on all this stuff. Probably been more actively collecting longer than me. By some of your information that you helped me with on the channel. I really do appreciate that. Let me get into... Come on. We got 9 thumbs up, almost to double digits here. Okay, there we go. Now I can back up one. Should be able to. Move on to Bob St. Clair is our last and final of the 7 class of 1990 inductees. Okay. Oh, how'd that happen? Hold on. Let me go back here. Somehow I hit the wrong button. Close that. Go back to 1990 here. Boom. All right. Looks like offensive lineman and tackle. All NFL selections for 5 Pro Bowls and 11 seasons in professional ball. He's quoted as saying, "The game is built around roughness. There is a personal thrill out of knocking a man down, really hitting him. It's the only satisfaction a lineman has. Got to get that guy down." Bob St. Clair joined the San Francisco 49ers as a third-round draft selection in 1953. At 6'9", 265 pounds, St. Clair's mere presence on the football field tended to intimidate many opponents. He was blessed with size, speed, intelligence, and a genuine love of hitting and using these traits to the maximum. On the field, trademarks became hostility, power, and strength. He was an outstanding blocker, both on passing plays and rushing attempts. Particularly early in his career, he was used on defense in goal line situations. He also excelled on the special teams. In 1956, he was credited with an amazing 10 blocked field goals. Excuse me. Extremely popular with his fans and his teammates, St. Clair served as the 49ers team captain in 1957, 58, and 59. He was named first or second team All-NFL 9 times and was selected to play in 5 Pro Bowls. St. Clair was tough and durable and played often in spite of several injuries, but injuries eventually did cut his career short. He was sidelined for a good part of the 1962 season with Achilles tendon injury, but regained his All-Pro form in 1963. But a second Achilles tendon injury forced him to retire before the 1964 season. Born in San Francisco, St. Clair decided to play college football at home at the University of San Francisco. When that school quit football after the 1951 season, he transferred to Tulsa, where he was an All-Missouri Valley Conference star. By joining the 49ers, St. Clair became the 9th member of the 1951 USF team to enter the pros. His teammates nicknamed him the Greek because of several of his unusual lifestyle habits, such as eating all of his meat raw. He also became active in politics during his playing career and once served as the mayor of Daly City, California. So there you have it, our 7th and final Hall of Famer for the class of 1990. All right, get up here real quick. Next week for the class of 1991, we will have class of 1991, computer. We will have 4 players next week: Earl Campbell, John Hanna, Stan Jones, Tex Schramm, and Jan Stenrud. So there you have it. Get back here and check my chat out. All right. Tom Landry was one of my heroes when I was a kid. There you go. Chuck Dupree says, this is a comic book that tells all of Landry's life as a Christian and a coach in the NFL. It was my favorite comic book when I was a kid, and I was actually able to find a copy a couple years ago. They're not this. Oh, there is. There is a comic book that tells. Okay, awesome. That is cool, and you actually found it a couple years ago. Comic book, huh? That is very interesting. have to get you my number one of these days, Chuck, so you could send me pictures of something like that. That would be an interesting book to share on the channel, that's for sure. Alright, so got the chat refreshed. Looks like we've got 4 people watching. 10 thumbs up. We got the double digits. That's good. Alright, let me refresh the chat here so I know I'm caught back up. So now, without further ado, we're going to go in. We're going to open up Ethan's package here. And then, since I just refreshed the chat, go ahead and vote as to which one of these blaster boxes you guys would and gals would want me to open here. We only have about 4 people watching. And if we don't get a decision, I mean, this is me personally, but you guys can vote for whichever one you want. I would probably rather today, because I kind of know this one could contain some Hall of Famers on the update, I'm thinking. Topps Fire, maybe not so much, but possibly 2. But the other thing I'm looking at is on the update, I know they have Julio Rodriguez. And I believe for Topps Fire, they have Julio Rodriguez. I could get a Julio in this one more, because this one has at least 99 cards in the box. This one here only has like 46 cards, about half as much as there. This little less than half. So either one is fine with me. But we can decide, and if nobody does pick one or the other, I will just go with possibly the Topps Fire is my guess, but not necessarily. We'll see. Or I'll just figure it out when we get to it. Just wanted to cut the top of this so I can take the cards out of this. This is my Patreon package from Ethan that I get every month for being a Patreon member for him. He sends me some Seattle Mariners or things that IPC, which old school. Cal Ripken Jr. is definitely one of those. So let me take my blue tape off now that I've got this unveiled. And this one unveiled. And probably after I finish the stream today, because I won't have so much sorting to do, I'm going to try and put some more cards in my eBay store. And I'm going to work on trying to change my eBay store name or my username. I can't remember if they allow you to do that on eBay or not, but I'm hoping I can, because if I can, I'm going to try and make it Don Blondal HOF instead of the eBay store name that I currently have, just to tie it in with my YouTube channel, just so you do know. So let me get the blue tape off here, and we'll reveal what Ethan sent me here. At least I know I have a Cal Ripken Jr. for my Cal Ripken Jr. PC. I still haven't been able to finish sorting that. I haven't started on my Ken Griffey Jr. for sure. So that's in the works also. So I got a lot of works. I did my Christian PC because that was an easy thing to organize for now. But now I will be, and in case you didn't see it, this is my little binder here. It's not too thick. Has some cards, and this is what I labeled as my Christian PC. So that is here, and if you did not see that, you can go to last week's videos on my channel, and you can see me preview that. Let's see what Ethan sent here. where I think you get like 4 or 5 cards. It just depends. Sometimes he has a sale and then somebody buys me a card and sends it my way. I think what I should ask him to do is when somebody does that, you should write a note on the back of the penny sleeve. But this is a Cal Ripken Jr. 2022 Panini Old School Prism. That's pretty cool. We've got a Next Generation Matt Brash rookie card from Topps, a foil card. That is a 2022 Topps. Boom, we got a Kyle Lewis. Kyle Lewis, I'm still holding out for Kyle Lewis, and he's going to come strong. He was not playing that much this year. Hopefully next year will be better for him in 2023. Looking forward to that, hopefully. Kyle Lewis here. Taylor Trammell rookie card, Prism. Let's see, so is this a 2022 for Kyle Lewis? Yeah, that is a newer. So far, these are all like 22. Taylor Trammell and a Jose Marmoleos, both Seattle. Oops. 2021 Panini Prisms. Those are both prisms. Red, white, and blue prisms. I like that color. Like that color. Okay, and then we've got a Jared Kelenic rated prospect. Jared Kelenic from 2021. Boom, we've got an auto here. Nick Franklin with the Seattle Mariners. Relic auto card. Thank you there, Ethan. That's pretty cool. This one is a certified autograph out of 2013. I didn't think, yeah, that's because he's not really with us anymore, but it is a Seattle Mariner for sure. And then our last one, this is a relic auto and a autograph short print, 4 out of 100 for Austin Wilson with 2013 Elite. 2013 Elite. It's good when you kind of get cards from the team that you like and stuff, but coming from a different part of the country where maybe somebody had them in their collection and stuff and now they're selling some off. These are nice cards there, Ethan. Appreciate that. So the Jared Kelenic rated prospect, the Taylor Trammell rookie card, Jose Marmoleos rookie card, a Kyle Lewis second year card there, but our third year card I think actually. Old School Cal Ripken Jr. and 2 more Mariners. Very nice cards. Yes, thank you very much, Ethan. I know he'll see his name show up. He could search Donald Blomdahl and it'll come up in search results in my description of the video. That goes there. My Mariners, that'll go up here. And oh yeah, today I haven't really had a chance to look through it yet, but I got this in the mail today. The new winter edition of Memories and Dreams, which is from the Baseball Hall of Fame. The Baseball Hall of Fame magazine. So we will be, I might share some stuff that I get out of this magazine. Well, it's the official magazine. Down here, it's on the bottom here, you can see it. The official magazine of the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum. You get 4 a year. Every quarter they come out with it. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. So next we'll have the spring edition, and then the summer edition will have what's going on in baseball. There you go, Big Pappy David Ortiz. That was neat watching him there in the announcer's booth with the World Series and stuff. That was fun. So, but yeah, it always has real good stuff in here. Usually the center spread in here. Usually the center spread. So they have this little insert here, but they'll usually have they'll have a Lee Smith Hall of Famer right there, and all his career stats as the kind of like you call it the centerfold of the magazine and stuff. So here they've got it starting with advertising the Hall of Fame store in Cooperstown. Oh, what's that they got there? Oh, wow. No way, really? They now have it's like a Lego. I don't know if it's true Lego or not. And then you got George Brett or Ozzie Smith signs, World Series. That is cool, though. It looks like it's like a Lego set. Adam. It's by the company Adam. National Baseball Hall of Fame Museum. Oh, my word. I'd almost want something like that. They got Hall of Famer bobbleheads here. They got Ken Griffey Jr., Randy Johnson, and Jim Rice. So that's neat. Yeah, every once in a while I go to the Hall of Fame store and just look through. Stadium Passport Book. That'd be one thing I'd do if I ever went on a road trip of the United States, would be to go to all the stadiums. That's when I'd want to grab one of these stadium passport books. So you get all your stadium passport stuff as you go to each stadium. But yeah, it's just a nice little map. I'll look through here and see if there's any articles noteworthy of going through. Ryan's Hope. I got a thanks to Hall of Fame determination, Nolan Ryan went from thrower to pitcher over 27 amazing seasons. So that's what this is, a nice little magazine I like to peruse and read through, and just got it today, so I have not read it yet. Donald, did you get what I sent yet? Not that I'm aware of. I'm sure it would have been clearly labeled. Was it in a package that is being sent by you or by somebody else? Or I know I probably would have opened it like a family milk call package, so I don't believe I got anything from you, Chuck. So maybe it's still in transit. Okay, but which one should we open? The Topps Fire 2022 Topps Fire Blaster box, or the 2022 Topps Update Series Blaster box? Oh, okay. Did you send it to my home address, or did you send it to my business address? Is it the address that's on my address? It might be still there in the mailbox. I'll have to try and get by. Maybe I'll try and, tomorrow I can probably try and see if it's in our business mailbox. Just wondering, some people got theirs already. Just wondering if you did. Oh, okay. Now you're making me curious. I might need to go to some channels and see if they did it on their channel or not. Oh my word. Yeah, so just respond there. Did you send it? Which address? I got the address off the Christmas card you sent me last year. Oh, okay, so that should be my home address. It should be my home address. I think that's what I put on there. If it was the, let me just check my. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's my home address. No, I did not get it yet. Is it just an envelope or a package? If it's a package, I know I definitely didn't see it. And I don't. Let's see, I think this is some of my mail I didn't finish yet today. But it's just a regular, if it's just a regular envelope. Here, Our local post office is hiring here. Anybody need a job? Want to work at the post office? Just teasing. Just teasing. Okay. So, an envelope. Okay, nope, I don't remember seeing it yet, but I'm sure the envelope will show up. But I will be on the lookout for it now that I know it's inbound. Okay, so nobody's really responding. Let me just do a refresh on the chat, and we'll probably open the TOPS fire today. We will save the 2022 update for tomorrow with our Hall of Fame Friday. And that means too that I'll have a TOPS fire box available for a repack project for Christmas presents for next month. Let's see, I'm trying to decide which route I want to do with that repack Christmas project I'm going to work on for people that I interact with on a regular basis. All right, there we go. Packs are empty. Packs are here. Okay. I'll put this, fold that down like it normally comes. We'll put that right there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm going to try something. John Fishman, Don Blumdahl 2024. That's right. I don't think we can tell, and I don't know what kind of inserts they would have in this one. Half an ounce, 1/6 of an ounce, 1/6 of an ounce. Ooh. Wow. 1/6 of an ounce, 1/5 of an ounce. I think this is a 5, right? 1/6 of an ounce. 1/4 of an ounce. 1/6 of an ounce. Okay. So they say sometimes when you get a hit, it could be minus a card, right? That's what they say sometimes. So these are all 6-ounce packs. This is a 5-ounce pack. Or no, 4-ounce, a 6, a 4, and a. Now it says it's a 5. And a 5. Okay, yeah. So these are 2 5-ounce packs. 6-ounce packs. We'll start with the short packs first. Those may contain a hit, may not. We will see. Let's just open it up and see what we get in there. I have not opened up much of this product, but we will see what we can get in here. We'll have some fun with it. Francisco Lindor with the New York Mets. Abrams, rookie card. Let's see, Francisco Lindor is easy. Abrams, rookie card. C.J. Abrams with the San Diego Padres, rookie card. Gleyber Torres with the New York Yankees, right? Yep. Right? And then we've got a die cut card. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with the Toronto Blue Jays, to the moon. To the moon. That's a pretty cool insert, that's for sure. A to the moon shiny card. At least it's reflective, I mean. To the moon. We got ourselves an Ichiro card. I don't think I've got this Ichiro. With the Seattle Mariners. That'll go to my Ichiro collection. And then we've got a Aaron Ashby with the Milwaukee Brewers rookie card. So we got 2 rookies, 2 base. So on average, there's 6 cards in each pack. Guess maybe because it was a die cut, maybe that one made it way less. All right, the 5 ounce. So here's our second pack. Alex Bregman with the Houston Astros. Okay, this one's a colorful one. Does that make this a variation or a short print? Sean Manaea with the San Diego Padres is what? 684. Are these 684s? Ooh, 673. So this must be a short print. Hold on. 684. 684. Manaea. So those two have different CMP codes on the back, but I'll have to look up and see what the CMP codes are on the Topps Fire here. Clayton Kershaw with the Dodgers. This looks like the broken glass. No, this looks like the base ones probably. Boom. 673. Clayton Kershaw with the Dodgers. Then we've got a red foil. Chris Bryant with the Colorado Rockies. Pretty cool Chris Bryant there, that's for sure. Jorge Polanco with the Minnesota Twins. Then we've got Perez. Salvador Perez with the Kansas City Royals. Looks like a base variation. Okay. Pack number 3. There are 7 packs, right? Oh, sorry, did I put that off camera? 7 packs, right? 7 packs plus 4 bonus gold minted. Oh, that must be 4 bonus gold minted. I didn't see anything else in there. Oh, these must be the gold minted, probably, that style, huh? What do we got here? A rookie card from Minnesota, Miranda. Jose Miranda with the Minnesota Twins, rookie. Okay. Milky Cabrera. Miguel Cabrera. Miggy. 673. Actually, no, I'll put that one down here. The variation cards. So it's Corbin Burns with the Brewers. Corbin Burns with the Brewers. Okay. And we got our next, what do they call these? Shiny cards. It's a shiny card. Anthony Rizzo with the New York Yankees, right? Ooh, and this one is a short print. 61 out of 299 for that short print there. That's a pretty nice card. Short print card. Anthony Rizzo with the New York Yankees. What is that? 61 out of 299. Okay. We'll put that guy right there. Let's see. Scooch these up a little bit more. Got to get these in the camera down here. Oh. This one. 673, right? Oh, this is this style actually, isn't it? I see now. It's that style of variation. Okay. Spencer Torkelson with the Detroit Tigers. Torkelson. Okay. Okay. And we got a Jacob deGrom. Boom. And we got a Joey Votto with the Cincinnati Reds. 673. Jacob deGrom. And we've got the top part, Joey Votto. Okay. Actually, here, I'll get more room for the cards if I do it this way. Okay. Let's put the Chris Bryant up here. The Joey Votto right there next to Guerrero. Let's move into pack number 4. Middle of the box. I don't know much about this year's Topps Fire set. I've seen some people open it, not many. Ryan Mountcastle with the Baltimore Orioles. Mountcastle with the Baltimore Orioles. Let me scooch this one over here. J.P. Crawford with the Seattle Mariners. Okay, let me do this. Let me move that down there for now. So we got a Seattle Mariner here. First Seattle sighting in these cards. With his tattooed arm there. J.P. Crawford. Let's see, hold on. Oh, here, let me put Ichiro down here, put JP up here. Okay, Cabrera, Jacob deGrom, McCormick, I'll leave that. Ooh, we got, oh my word, I think we got 2 shinies on the bottom. Was that Lance McCormick? Chaz McCormick, rookie card. Variation. Okay. Boom. We got a Ken Griffey Jr. I didn't even see that one coming. Another Seattle Mariner. Let's see. We'll put Ken Griffey Jr. right down here for now. Got to get him sleeved up. He'll go Ken Griffey Jr. PC for sure. In 1993, Griffey homered in 8 straight games to tie Don Mattingly and Dale Long for the longest streak ever. It began with a solo shot against the Yankees on July 20th and included a grand slam on the 27th. Awesome. And we got an Ozzie Albies. Oh, there we go. That's what I should do is these guys are all similar styles, right? Yeah. We can put these guys all up here, the similar style variations. Or it could be just the different areas is my guess, probably. Maybe that's the way I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it all the wrong way. It's probably the different numbers in the set. But 127. Are these lower numbers? 1-8. No, it doesn't matter. Okay. Bryce Harper, Philadelphia Phillies. Shiny card. There we go. Move these two over. J.P. Crawford, Ken Griffey Jr. We got 3 Seattle Mariners, so we got the Bryce Harper here, and a flamethrower. Blake Snell with San Diego Padres, 95.1 miles per hour insert. Flamethrower insert. Okay. And the Rizzo. Well, it said, I think, 4 gold. What did it say on the side here? 4 bonus gold minted cards. Are those gold minted? I guess those are the gold minted. Lockin 99's in the house. How you doing there, Jason? Lockin, thank you so much for the cards from Rippin. Very much appreciated, brother. Oh, boom! We got us a Cal Ripken Jr. So I got 2. I got 1 from Ethan, Cal Ripken Jr. And now I got 1 from Topps Fire, Cal Ripken Jr. Let me put this here. Cal Ripken Jr. with my Seattle Mariners. Alright. We got Dela Cruz here. Rookie card for Brian Dela Cruz for the Miami Marlins. Awesome. Okay, let's go up there. Bobby Witt Jr., rookie card for the Kansas City Royals. Oh no, we got a backwards card. I don't know if that's good or what. It's a fire. It's a fire. Bobby Witt Jr., Kansas City Royals. Okay. Got a backwards card. Boom! On fire, Jacob deGrom with the New York Mets. Let's move this guy over here. Put Jacob deGrom down here. On fire. EF19. So we got 5. So far we'd have had 1 in every pack, so don't know for sure what they mean about the gold minted. Looks like we got 4 of them so far. Votto, Harper, Blake Snell, Jacob deGrom, and Guerrero. Buster Posey with the San Francisco Giants. Buster Posey goes there. Max Muncy with the Dodgers. And our last card in pack, Kyle Tucker with the Houston Astros. Kyle Tucker with the Houston... Oh, Bobby Witt goes over it. Oh, you know what? I think I got another one mixed up down here, too. Wait, no. This one goes over here. The Max Muncy goes over here. And the Kyle Tucker. For now, how's that sound? We'll put these down here for now. We'll put this Anthony Rizzo, the bronze Rizzo. That's the serialized one. Out of $2.99. Okay. 2 packs down. Good. We can still see those. But I think I got one of these other different variation cards mixed in with these guys. There we go. Francisco Lindor. Francisco Lindor. You can see the color popping out on the bottom there. Sure, this one too. Oh, there we go. Abrams with the Padres. Now let's see. Those are 6. These are. This one here I got 4. Oh, there are 5 of those. I don't know which inserts or which out of this set. These sets now. Moving on to pack number 6. Not sure, never opened much fire, can never find it. What? But you found it on Target. That was pretty good. Online. All right. Seager with the Rangers. Corey Seager. Right? Corey Seager with the Rangers. Shane Bieber with the Guardians. Shane Bieber with the Guardians. Then we got Josh Bell with the Washington Nationals. Josh Bell. Now I see their names going across some spots there when you can see their name. Because they only got Bell down here, but they got Josh Bell on the little reader board lines here. Josh Bell. Okay. Jonathan India with the Cincinnati Reds. Shout out to Fate Family and Sports. Jonathan India, George Springer with the Toronto Blue Jays. Okay. Is that Nate Manning? Matt Manning. Matt Manning with the Detroit Tigers rookie card. Okay. Then, this gives it, we must have got a bonus one. Alright, well, we got the 2 die cuts. This is Josiah Gray with the Washington Nationals. Okay. The Rizzo Bronze. And the Jacob deGrom. We'll finish out how we'll end it with pack 7. Got To the Moon. And we got the Flamethrower. Oh yeah, we got the Fire. Now let's put Sonny Gray up here for now. Put Sonny Gray up here for the Nationals. Now we'll figure out what to do with these last cards. Pack number 7, the last pack mojo. Last pack mojo. Let's see if we can get anything exciting in here. You never know. Cool looking cards though. I like the design's kind of cool. Probably should get one more of these. It looks like we got it on average one. Oh no, we got 7. We got 7 of them now. We'll see. I don't know for sure if I got another. Oh, we got some kind of, ooh. That is something different in here. Didn't see in the other ones that I'm aware of. But Rafael Devers. Not Rafael. Rafael Devers with the Boston Red Sox. Jared Kelenic with the Seattle Mariners. Okay. Put that down there. Get the Seattle Mariners sleeved up. Jared Kelnick. Jared Kelnick. Two, three. I'll put Jared Kelnick right here for now. Have my Seattle Mariners all together here. 4 Seattle Mariners and 1 Cal Ripken. So 5 cards so far that I've put in my PC. Alright, now it's time for a burger. Time for a burger. Oh my word. Oh my word. Jake Burger, Chicago White Sox, 3rd baseman. We will hold that for last. The burger is going to be holding a special card, and we'll reveal it at the end. Yu Darvish with the San Diego Padres. Shout out to Kevin's Models and More. Reese Detmers with the California Angels. Reese Detmers. Oh, I put him in the wrong stack, didn't I? Yu Darvish. And the one before that, George Springer. And the one before that, Jonathan India. There we go. Detmers goes here. Hayes. You need a Seth Beer to go with that burger. Oh, okay, yeah, I know. Seth Beer. He's with San Diego, isn't he? We got the Blake Snell. But Key Brian Hayes with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Okay. And I believe this is an autograph, a rookie auto for Philadelphia. At least the good thing about this is they were in the World Series. So let's see what's going on with Burger here. Is this Seth Beer? No, it's not San Diego. So, anybody know who that might be for Philadelphia? Looks like a batter. Of course, you know, pitchers can bat too. Number 19 for Philadelphia. Any thoughts? Any thoughts? Stott. Matt Burling. Oh, wow. Matt Burling. So the burger goes down here, the rookie card. We got a Matt Butterling. Topps certified autograph card. Not an on card, it's a sticker. Rookie card, Topps Fire Green. 14 out of 75. 14 out of 75. No clue. There you go. Oh, the young guy. I like that. The young guy. I do like that. That's cute. The young guy. Let me get him in a penny sleeve for now. So we got 2 short print cards. That's pretty good. 2 hits out of Topps Fire for our short prints. We got 2 die cuts. I'll highlight things in just a second here, but the Matt Bierling, Philadelphia Phillies. So that is cool. 14 out of 75. And then the Anthony Rizzo is a 61 out of 299. So real cool cards right there. Matt Bierling and Anthony Rizzo, 2 short prints. Put them right there by Shohei Ohtani. We got the Chris Bryant red Too bad that one wasn't a serialized card. That would have been cool. You get 3 hits, but 2 hits is good. That's probably a Tops Fire, Chris Bryant. It's definitely a variation. 684. 711 for the Vlad. CMP code 711. What's this one? 712. Have to see what all the different CMP codes are. Kyle Tucker for these. I don't know if these are the ones they're talking about on the gold minted. Are these the gold minted cards? Does anybody know? It says you should get 7 packs plus 4 gold minted cards. These must be the gold minted cards. But I'll count up. It says you should get 46 cards per box. We'll count them up later, that's for sure. These are inserts, right? No, these are variations. These are inserts. The die cuts are inserts. But cool there. We got a Griffey, an Ichiro, a Kelnick, a Crawford, Cal Ripken Jr. for my Cal Ripken Jr. PC. I think the Ichiro might go in my Ichiro PC binder. The Griffey's definitely going in my Griffey binder. All that. A flame-throwing Blake Snell. To the Moon, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And Jacob deGrom on fire for the New York Mets. Bryce Harper, Philadelphia Phillies, Kyle Tucker, Houston Astros, Joey Votto, Cincinnati Reds, Sonny Gray for the Washington Nationals. Other than that, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Nice Griffey, Ichiro, and Cal. Yep. My 3 PC players. Griffey, Ripken, Ichiro. Got a Kelnick and a Crawford. So 4 Seattle Mariners in that box. That was pretty good. I like that. Then the base cards for this group, these groups, rookies, non-rookies. We get for rookies here again. Berger, Manning, Witt Jr., Miranda, and Ashby. I don't think I mixed any other rookies in here, did I? Devers, Muncy, Polanco, Kershaw, Bregman, and Torres. All right. Oh, I'm glad I'm able to be back in the saddle again. It is 4:17. Says I've been only live 35 minutes. I think it must have burped again. Must have burped. Did we have any spinnies during my stream if you were here long enough? Anyway, this has... Oh no, that's right. I went live late, didn't I? But I'm pretty sure I've been live longer than... Does it say on this computer how long I've been live for? Oh yeah, I started streaming 98 minutes ago. So I've got an hour and a half here. 99 minutes ago. Oh, we've got an hour and a half and 10 minutes. Other than that, we got 11 thumbs up, double digits. That's good. We will see you all tomorrow. We'll have fun just like we did today. We will open up the Topps Update Baseball tomorrow unless something else pops in the mail by then. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to sign off for today. We will see you all tomorrow. This has been Dom Blomdahl, Hall of Fame. Having been live to you today with Are You Ready for Some Football? And actually, you know what? Geno Smith is doing pretty good for the Seattle Seahawks, replacing Russell Wilson, who plays for the Denver Broncos. So they only expected us to win 5 games so far. We've already won 6, and we're not done the season yet. We'll see how good we do. So until then, we'll see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and we will see you around the channels. Good night to Lockin 99, Jason, Chuck Dupree Sports Cards, John Fishman popped in the stream earlier. He was here. Cards in my car with Arposada, socializing with Sonia. God is Great was here. Crossover Paranormal Society was here. We had a bunch of people, more than I've had in a long time. Appreciate the support. We'll see you all around the channels at some point or another. You'll see me somewhere live where you'll say, Donald's here. Till then, have a great and wonderful day, and we'll see you around the channels. Bye for now. Take care.